used a little more cowbell.
What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on the mighty Florida Gators, and we had a pretty good game with them. We was able to pull it out in the end, but it was a high-scoring affair. Our defense stepped up towards the second half a little bit, and we was able to get the victory. We're still number 2 in the country, and we still have 4 more games to go. We're hitting the back stretch of our schedule. Today we're taking on Kentucky. It's a road game. Kentucky's having a great season for them, especially for the team that started out in this dynasty. They're just not very good when you start out with Kentucky. But right now they're 5-3. We got a little more talent than they do, but they're winning ball games. Looking at their stats, they're not great at anything though. I mean, like their best stat is rush defense, and it's the 52nd best in the country. But like I said, somehow, some way, they're still kind of winning ball games. So we'll see how that goes. I know what they like to do. They're a pro-style offense, pretty balanced. They are a 3-4 defense, so this will be the first time we'll go up against a 3-4 this season. So that should be interesting to see how our offense goes up against that. All right, let's go to recruiting. We had a humongous recruiting weekend in the last game. We got 3 commitments. James Small, top 50. We don't know if he's actually a top 50 player. I think when you go to the offseason, he may be outside the top 50. We'll kind of look at that in the offseason. But anyway, James Small, one of the few natural defensive ends I don't mind going after because he's got the speed I want. I love his size. Everything looks great there. Local product out of Aberdeen. Next, we got the lefty, Brad Howard, out of Waynesboro, Mississippi. Excited to see him. We don't know if we'll ever get to see him play because we don't know what my dynasty ideas are going to be, you know, a couple years down or a couple seasons down the road. I have some cool ideas for a new dynasty. I just don't know when I'm going to start that yet. And plus, Eric Bradley still got 1 more year. Then we got the backup behind him, or I forgot his name. So I don't know if Brad will see the field for several seasons. So I may be on to my next dynasty by then. But either way, it's really cool to see a lefty that really fits our offense, runs a 4.65, can really throw the ball downfield. His accuracy isn't all that great, but it's not really a requirement in our scheme. And the third commitment we picked up is Mark Williams, a tall, lanky corner out of Madison, Mississippi. We needed help at corner in the worst way. As you can see, we got 3 more guys we are going after. Another corner out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Would love to have him. He's a big-time talent. He is visiting the Bama game, which is next week. But it looks like he's destined for Florida. If we could somehow just get him to visit, I think we have a chance because we got a positive pitch. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully, the 34 points we're putting on him is going to help some in that regard. Next, we got 2 safeties. One from Tennessee and the other one from Louisiana. I'm trying to build pipelines. Of course, Louisiana is a pipeline. I want to keep that a pipeline. That's the only downside for getting a bunch of in-state kids is you'd love to still keep your other pipelines. Louisiana is real big for me. We can look at this guy right here, Richard Jenkins. We're in good shape for him. We still don't have a positive pitch yet, but it looks like we're right in the thick of it with LSU, Tennessee, and Texas Tech. Then Danny Charles from Irwin, Tennessee. We're in really good shape here. Georgia's a little bit ahead of everybody, but that's not that big of a deal. We don't have a positive pitch, but that's still okay. Just get them to visit, and we'll be good to go. Neither one is ready to take a visit, but hopefully by the time we get to the Alabama game, which is the next game, they'll be ready. Because if neither of the 2 safeties are ready to take a visit then, it's going to be another 3 weeks before they can visit, and that's the Ole Miss game. So hopefully they can make up their mind before the Bama game. Okay, let's go to Sports Illustrated. As you can see on the cover, 2 weeks in a row. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't pay too much attention to the covers, but it's pretty interesting that Nicholas made the cover twice in a row. We can go back and look at the archived covers, which is pretty cool they keep these. There he is, week 10, and there he is, week 9. Really neat that he's made it twice. Now, I can look here. I don't think we've made it any other weeks. I could be dead wrong. Again, I don't pay too hard attention to it. Week 1, I don't think so either. Okay, we have it. But either way, the last 2 covers, Derek Nicholas, which is pretty cool. So let's go to the bowl rankings. As you can see here, it's USC and us, which is pretty cool. Florida State, Oklahoma, Colorado's having a really good year. You got to remember, Colorado was a pretty good team back in the day, back in the mid-2000s. I think they were preseason ranked in your first year of your dynasty. So they've been able to keep that momentum. Then there's Georgia. Very good chance we'll probably play Georgia again in the SEC title game. Let's go to top 25. That doesn't matter. Heisman watch. We have Brown has gone down. I guess he hasn't got enough yards to go with those touchdowns. Perhaps. I'm not really sure. Either way, he's still on there. And Nicholas is going back up. Pretty cool to see both of them on there. Just kind of looking here. Halfback out of Miami, Javon Williams. And, of course, the quarterback, Brian Cruz, went down big time because he had a rough game against us. He had a couple of interceptions that really hurt their team. But their wide receiver's the real deal. We really struggled against him whenever he had a chance to catch the ball. So it doesn't shock me that he actually moved up. Players of the week, I don't really care. Conference standings. We're getting towards the end of the season. We can look here. Here's the East. Georgia's got a 1 game up. And they got Florida today. So that's like the big game of the week, pretty much. Number 5 versus number 11. That's a big swing game. Whoever wins that one pretty much has a leg up on the conference, unless Tennessee can get right back in there. Tennessee has lost to probably Florida and Georgia. Those are probably their only 2 losses, if I had to guess. That's probably why they're still ranked 12th in the country at 5. Yeah, they're 5-2, so I'm guessing that's probably their 2 losses. Now, if you want to go to the West, we're right there. Ole Miss, though, 3-1. It may be to the last game of the season that's going to decide the conference champion, or at least the West division. And we got to beat them because we all know what happened last season. Looking at the rest of it, Arkansas's 2-2, Alabama, Auburn, LSU. Times have changed. If you flip all that, you pretty much get what's happening today. LSU, Auburn, Alabama are at the top with the Mississippi schools and Arkansas at the bottom. Not my dynasty. Okay, let's just get right into it and take on the Wildcats. I'm going to try to beat them by 100. I can't stand Kentucky. Pretty obvious. Why? Me being a big Tennessee fan. All right, nobody is in trouble. We will go ahead and we'll get this show on the road. Looking at here, they got a corner out, a center. Quarterback's doing okay. Middle linebacker, wide receiver. You got to remember, we're like 5 years into this dynasty file, so I don't expect any of their current original players to be on the team. They're 40th in the country. Oh, we got heavy rain in the Commonwealth.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup.
It's been a while since I played in this stadium.
Right now, chilly and a little bit of rain in the forecast for tonight's game.
44 degrees.
State Bulldogs and the Wildcats.
We've had a couple of rain games this season.
We're about at mid-season, and these 2 SEC teams
got a full
are fighting
crowd
for position within the conference. And here come the Wildcats. The Bulldogs.
It's going to be interesting.
Roll over this team. What do you think about that, Herbie?
Mississippi State is
Wesley Brown.
Now, I had a chance to talk to him about
Tops in the country in touchdowns.
He is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
Big stud. I like to see him break some records at Mississippi State. We'll just see how far I go with it. Okay. We won the toss. We won the ball start second half. Okay, let's check out some rosters. Okay, starting quarterback Kenneth Washington, a true sophomore, a lefty, 68 speed, and he's not an impact guy. We're going to go after him hard. We're going to blitz him all day if we can. Jonathan Kelly, their top running back. Nothing special. Bound, it's not very fast. Fullback, okay. But they got 2 impact wide receivers. Look at this kid. 6'8", 202. Man, I'd love to have him on my team. He's got a 62 on the strength. Yeah, he would fit perfectly in my offense. Just do jump balls to him. Knock over corners. This guy is no slouch either. 6'4", 185. Second team All-SEC. Neither one of them is very fast. But either way, they're really big. So my corners are going to have a handful today. My safeties as well. Tight end, they technically only got 1 guy. That's kind of weird. Well, technically they got 2, but tight end probably won't do a whole lot today. Look at they got a true freshman at left tackle. 74 left guard. Their top center's out for a couple weeks. That really hurts them because their backup is not much of anything. Right guard, and they're right. Oh, they got 2 true freshman tackles, and neither one of them are very good. So our defensive ends should wreak havoc on those 2 guys today. Hopefully that'll make the difference. Like I said at the beginning, they should be running a 3-4 defense. That's their default. They got a small true freshman at one end with a junior at the other. Nothing special. Really bad on that end right there. Defensive tackle, nothing special. They're not recruiting all that well. But they're Kentucky. It's hard for them to recruit, like gangbusters. Outside linebackers, looks like they got just an average linebacker unit. They got a pretty good outside linebacker here. 5'11", 243. That's a squatty kid. Jerome Mark. Corners. Their top corner, supposedly, technically, is out for the game. That helps us. There's not a whole lot behind him outside of the other starting corner, who's pretty good. 84 overall, 93 speed, second team All-SEC. Not a whole lot of free safety. Just 2 guys that look exactly the same. Same at strong safety. So, they got a kicker, they got a punter. Neither one's very special. Okay, it's pretty simple what we got to do. Hopefully we can execute and come out with a victory.
We're ready to get this one underway. Kicks it off.
Of course, they have their impact, both of them, on kickoffs. Makes sense. I don't blame them for doing that. All right, they are doing that. We'll go with the zone blitz to start out. I'm guessing they're going to throw more than anything else just because of their impact receivers. They decide to run out of the gate. They got to him quick. We're going to do another crash too. I covered all this in my last post on the website. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Going with a toss play. Big play right there. So now it's 3rd and 2. That's how you stop or go up against that defense. Run the opposite direction of the blitz. We'll go with a 4-4.
Kentucky is ranked near the bottom of the barrel as far as offense goes.
Well, the numbers don't lie. They just can't move the ball.
On the ground, left side.
Get a stop, but he got the first. We're going 4 wide. Let's just do quarters for now.
Kentucky comes out in the shotgun.
Do an over front.
Throw on first down. Lets it fly.
That's a good play right there. Just went around that dude.
He ran a good route there and was able to pick
See, it's 2nd and 3.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions.
We'll go back to a zone blitz.
The offense, it can open things up for the big play.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 41.
Do another spread out.
The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide.
High snap is the only reason we got that sack. I know how he feels. High snaps are no fun. Okay, 3rd and long. We're going to go to our cover 3 cloud. Again, that was covered in my last blog post.
High formation here. Back to pass. He steps up.
He's got all day to throw.
Throws it to the outside.
Oh,
And he dropped it
that was a really good throw.
right there. Just
It's good defense.
Just tied in some more passes.
All right, that's the stop we needed. So we are going to get the ball here, and hopefully we can get a touchdown on our first drive.
Kentucky ready to put this one away. Ford punts it, and it's a good one.
Somebody get a block on that dude. Ooh, I probably should have fair caught that.
Start so far.
My bad.
Defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot.
Get those out of the way. All right, let's do QB choice. That's been our best concept all year. We've had a lot of good success with it. So let's keep using it. They're going man.
Bradley is back in the gun. Here's the option left.
Get a block there.
Three. He jukes him.
Big play.
Sideline.
Go, Jenkins, go! Go! Oh, big play out of the gate.
Picked up big yards.
Awesome play.
I'll tell you what, Brad.
Good protection. We can look here. They pinched in. They went with a nickel. So we went to the outside there. Good block there by guard high. A juke by Jenkins, and it's off to the races. Broken tackle. Huge. We'll take that any day of the week. Let's go here. Let's keep doing some more QB choice.
It's 1st and 10. Ball
We're going
on the
zone
30-yard
nickel.
line.
Keep doing that nickel. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I may just keep
Mississippi
this.
State lines up with 3 receivers.
That's good defense. That right tackle.
Good play by the defense. They
Well, I know he was supposed to pull. I should have known better. That's my bad. I forgot the tackle was supposed to pull.
Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a
All right, let's try deep cross up since we're in the middle of the field and we're behind on the yards. We're going zone nickel.
Ball on the 33.
Hopefully they'll go cover 2 here.
The Bulldogs.
Nope, they're blitzing hard that way.
He's rolling left. Wants to throw outside.
Great play. 6 points. Ah!
Mississippi State. The wideout makes a big catch there.
Whenever you have a receiver who can make
Great throw
just want to
by Bradley. We can break this play down. I can't hit the L1, R1. Sometimes you got to be real quick with it. Normally, I like to roll out to my right, but they were blitzing from that side. And, we got picked up by the tackle. I should have went with it anyways. That's okay. Still went left. Now it's just a one-on-one situation, more or less, with that corner route and the free safety. Just a good throw and guard high. As big as he is, was able to fall forward into the end zone. All right, that's a good start. We'll kick an extra point. And we'll get back on defense.
PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary.
I'm hoping, since they have both impact wide receivers, I wonder what will happen if I'm going to try something. We're going to kick it really high. And I want somebody else to, he's going to fair catch. That's what we want. I just don't want those 2 impact guys to catch it and get a touchdown. So that's probably a good strategy right there. I use some of that like one of my older FCS dynasties. I'm going to use that again in the future. Just food for thought. Going with 2 tight ends. Let's just do quarters. Again, I fully expect them to throw for the most part. They'll sprinkle in some running, but
Washington
going with a pass. Ooh, good catch there. Gets about 5 yards there. 6 yards. Let's do a 1 high.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 38. They shift on the defensive line.
Do our under front. Bring our safety down.
He drops back. Rolls to the left. Comes across the middle. Caught at the 40.
Big play by you. What do you do? As soon as it went 1 high, they went over the top. That's just a good call right there. Corner just didn't do a very good job with it. So that may be the last time I go 1 high the rest of the day.
Kentucky lines up in a shotgun set.
Good play.
A little juke.
I couldn't get around to get to him.
And the delayed handoff.
That's what you call. Do a draw, just run to the other side of the blitz. We're going to call another zone blitz, though.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. Kentucky comes to
Let's
the
do
line
this.
with 3 wide.
Let's shift them out this time.
Drop it back to pass. He rolls
Good
out
pickup
to
on the
left.
blitz.
Looks.
Ooh,
Across the middle.
dropped it. Their quarterback's got a really good arm. He's been very accurate so far.
About 12 yards out. One man backfield.
They're going ace big. You don't see this formation too often. I don't like some of the plays from it. That's why you never see me use it much.
Pick up a good 6 yards there.
All right, 3rd and 4. We'll just go with a 4-4. They're going goal line. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Yeah, that gives me some
They come out with
Some-
4 linebackers.
faster bodies out in the field.
Back to pass. Pressure coming.
And somebody got to him. Big play.
Somebody came free there. Yeah, the line-
I didn't even send the blitz either.
Nobody picked him up.
I sent one from the middle linebacker, but that wasn't the guy who came through. Man, he came through quick. All right. We'll force a field goal. That's fine by me.
Lines up for the field goal. The kick is up.
You can have field goals all day.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
That's a victory for me. I thought they was, after that big play, I thought for sure they was going to score a touchdown.
To kick this one off, Nicholas and Thomas back to return. He hits a booming kick.
All right, let's see if Thomas can do something here. Now, on this drive, we got to get Wesley Brown going. So we're going to try to do some of that.
That's ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession.
Let's do a speed option.
They'll start this
We're
one.
going man dime. Interesting. Ooh, let's get away from that impact player. We'll go this way. High snap does not help things.
And now he pitches it.
That's just good defense. Oh, and he's hurt. Injured his head.
Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though.
Hopefully
guys.
not.
He's a tough athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
It's not what you want to see. Let's do some QB choice from Bunch.
Mississippi State has
We're
just
going
been
zone nickel. Everybody and their brother's spreading out. I'm going to do this. That's a good decision. Just go up the gut. Everybody and their brother was spread out when they done that. So,
by the halfback. Picked up about 5 yards on the option. Third down and a yard.
all right, there's their 3-4, and they're spreading out doing that. They're doing that.
Bradley with 3 wide
Interesting.
receivers. It's a direct snap.
Good blocking there.
He jukes. They'll bring
Good
him
play
down,
by
and that'll
Tereshinski.
give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution
Okay.
by this offense.
He is still hurt. Brown is still hurt, so let's just keep going with some of this. Let's go. Let's do a pass play. Let's just do one of our RPRs.
It's 1st and 10.
We're going zone nickel.
42.
Let's get our top player going if we can.
The Bulldog set up in the gun.
Not a big fan of that impact guy over there.
He drops back. He rolls left. He's looking. He's going left.
Big play. They went cover 2,
Way down to the 28-yard line.
That was a big-time play.
and that's end of the quarter.
I think the defense might have been thinking.
Okay, we're up 4.
I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on
He's
first
still
and
hurt.
second
Man,
down.
fingers
This
crossed.
offense is keeping
He's
them
not
guessing.
too seriously hurt. Let's do some triple.
1st and 10.
Out for a quarter. Woo! We'll take it. Fine by me.
Going with the shotgun
Okay,
here.
we'll probably keep this. We'll go here.
Here's the option left. A lateral.
Good defense. Didn't get a whole lot out of it.
Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
We need to... I wish I could do basic draws from the gun. I just could never make it work. Let's do speed option.
In 2nd down. and
We're
10
going
to go.
zone nickel.
This is the 6th play of this drive. Mississippi State sets up with 4 receivers.
I want Stewart over there.
Bradley on the option left side.
Good blocking everywhere. Pick up the first down. We are on the, 11-yard line, 12-ish, 11.
You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep
He's
it.
bit
And in that
gassed,
situation,
so
the
what we're
quarterback
going to
really
do,
picked up the first, so he
we're
kept
going
it
to
himself.
try.
Very good decision.
let's do the double running back option.
11 yards out.
We're going zone. I want to try to cut up the middle if I can.
Bradley is back in the gun. Here's the option left.
And we'll just keep it. 6 points. All right, Tarashinsky. Good little play. Now, here's what we're going to do. I got some ideas for going up the middle. QB choice is going to be pretty helpful for us, I think, because technically the play is set up for your quarterback to have the option to go up the gut off QB choice. So we're going to try a little bit of that. If the front seven, if the box looks favorable for us to keep it. Either that or we can still hand it off and try to cut upfield a little bit quicker. A little bit more, I should say, up against that three-man front. But we're seeing a whole lot of nickel right now, so which doesn't hurt my feelings.
Kicks it off. Hamilton takes it from the 6.
Get a stop, somebody. Oh, I forgot to do the high kick. That's okay. We still got to stop. So easy for me to forget that stuff. All right, looks like we're going back to Ace Big.
Get the ball here at the 20. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation.
Good stop there. Toss plays. They don't work all that well in this game.
It all starts with the big guys up front. You gotta
All right, let's do a zone blitz since they got a hanging tight end.
Down and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 15-yard line.
I'm shifting them all the way over to this side. I like that more often than not. I like to spread them out, but we'll try this. Hopefully they don't run to the left. And they did. Thankfully he got clogged up. If it was like a toss play to the left or a true outside run, we would have been hurting. All right, 3rd and 13. We'll go cover 6.
It's 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball on the 17.
I prefer to control defensive line. Defensive ends especially on this play. Sack. Just couldn't get it off in time. I don't think anybody was open either. Big play by impact defensive end. He is, by the way, I forgot to do this. We will try to do this at the beginning of the next video. But if you notice here, I don't know where he started at the beginning of the year. But Sanders is 98 overall. That's my right end. Burns got the sack, but look at Sanders has got 98 overall. That's pretty good. By far our best player, our number 2 player is Derek Nicholas at 89 or 88, which is great for a true sophomore. That shows you the gap between our seniors and our juniors. We don't have a whole lot, or seniors and sophomores. I'm going to fair catch that. That don't look good. Big gap right there, for sure. Now, let's try what I was going to talk. Let's do this triple QB option. They're going zone. I'm going to try to go up the middle here of the quarterback. They're pinching in, but I'm still going to try it anyways. That's just good defense. Couldn't really see a hole. Let's stay here and do power. We're going man this time. Nickel. Fine by me. Everybody and their brother is doing that. Now, what would have happened if I move them over? I think they switched places.
Option to the right.
Go, Bradley. Go! 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 Big play by the quarterback. Gotta love it. Okay, now let's go.
Tons of yardage on defense. These guys act as surprises. See the option.
Let's do wide receiver sweep option. We're going zone dime. I'll probably just keep this with Nicholas. Bring him over.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown.
Oh, a bit of a juke there of Nicholas. Got a pretty good gain out of that. Not too bad. 2nd and 3. Bradley is still gassed. That's expected. Now they're going 3-4 zone. This may not work at all. We'll try it, though. They're spreading out that way.
Bradley lines up in the shotgun. Here's an option.
That's just, yeah. The guy just came on through. It is 3rd and 6 on the 13. Let me think. We can try. We'll try a tight end cross. Ooh, they're going man. Okay. Big play right here. I'd love to just go to my dig and be done with it. Ooh, but they're doing that. Or we could go 6 points for a touchdown. Ha! Oh, you gotta love it. We'll break this play down. This is like Patrick Mahomes type, just ad-libbing it here. Just on the fly stuff. I was going to go to my dig, but they went with, you see, the two defensive ends went on a double spy. So I didn't feel comfortable throwing to the dig. I thought that defensive end was going to get his hand up there and swat it, or worse, to pick it off. So I'm going to run with it. So here these two guys come. It obviously shows that it's a spy look. But I noticed Nicholas at the top had a good position in front of his defender. So I'm just going to throw it to him and get 6 points out of it. Good deal. Okay. Extra point. The quarter is about over. Less than 2 minutes. I wouldn't mind getting the ball back one more time before half.
From our good friends at Pontiac. Thomas, ready to kick.
We're going to high kick this thing. Hopefully somebody will fair catch it. And as long as, yeah, that's what we want.
And they make the fair catch at the
Good decision.
35-yard line. The defense did a nice
All right, let's go quarters. Since we're going two wide or two tight ends, I'm guessing they're going with, no, they're going with ace twins. I'm going to fool around with that formation more in my next dynasty. I'm not going to get into the details of that, but I've been fooling around some more with this formation. Ooh, I think he was going to throw it my direction.
They got to him as he was
This ace trips, I've been fooling around some more with it.
That or sacked. I don't know how he got rid
We'll
of
see
the
how
ball.
some of that goes. Again, it may be next season or the season after. I got some really cool plans in store for my next dynasty. It just kind of depends on some things that I can't talk about just yet.
Washington.
That's a good throw.
Silva
Didn't get the first though. So it's 3rd and 1. I'll probably go with a big set.
Good job here
We're
by
going
the
3 wide.
The play fake is a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is then.
I'm going
The ball is flying
I'm going to do
over their heads.
quarters. They may just straight up run it.
3 wide receivers.
It says they're going 3 wide. Nope, go back.
Kelly gets it on the counter. Spins upfield.
That's just good play.
How about
All right,
that?
1st and 10.
Third down.
Good push
I
here by the
preferred
guys
not
up front, and they
for
are
them
really
to
starting
score a
to
touchdown
respond
before
to the trap.
half.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that
Back
his
to
team
ace
is
big
playing
they
hard.
go.
And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Ooh, that should have been picked.
Batted ball. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like
We'll
about
go back
this
to
play
quarters
is he
this time
made the
from
play
Nichols
without
since they're
getting
going
pass
4 wide.
interference. This is a good football player.
Kentucky lines up in a shotgun set.
White 33.
Washington drops to throw. He's looking down the middle.
Okay, oh, what happened here?
But hold on, we got a penalty on.
Probably a holding.
Let's check it out.
It is holding on Kentucky. I'd rather it be 3rd and 10, to be honest. We'll do that. That's an iffy call right there, how you go about doing that. Anyway, I want to break this play down here. I'm going quarters, and you see me over on the far left. I really have nobody to defend. I probably should have went over there to defend the out route, but I noticed the middle of the field was wide open. Anytime I call quarters, the middle of the field usually is more open than not. And I saw 2 guys open, so I'm like, well, let me throw or go over to one of these guys and try to defend. And almost got the interception. Okay, we got a 3rd and long. I prefer the 3rd and 10 as opposed to something else. I know it would have been 2nd and 20, but
Try to stop this third down as they
I'd rather get a stop here and be done with it.
First time on this drive. Washington comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to back.
Oh, all day to throw.
Wants to throw.
Oh, good hands. Good defense.
Defender could only get a hand on it.
Okay, we're going to do a safe return. We got exactly 1 minute to go. I'd love to have a nice 1 minute drive before halftime. Maybe tough, though. Bradley's been throwing the ball really well. Everybody get out of the way. Ooh, and he caught that where.
End zone down for a touchback.
Now, who's that on? Kick catch interference. Interesting. We will decline it. Get the ball on the 20-yard line. If we would accept it, we'd have got to the 16. So, really no point. All right, let's try a deep cross up. It worked pretty well the last time, although a different way. We're going zone. Nickel again.
Mississippi State lines up in a bunch
Oh,
formation.
crap.
Looking.
Ooh, yeah, I got hit as soon as I threw it.
And they couldn't hook up on that one.
That's good defense.
Couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that
Let's
play.
run the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10.
We're going zone nickel.
20-yard line.
We may have to force a timeout here.
Shotgun here. Option to the right. Now he pitches it.
And I got out of bounds. Didn't really mean to do that. That's okay. All right, 3rd and 4. Let's go back to our RPR. We're going zone nickel.
26.
If we don't convert here, they're going to have plenty of time to do something and get the ball at a good yard marker.
Bradley back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the left.
Whoop! Uh-oh. There he goes. You know who. Taking it to the house.
Mississippi State. And he just called in his 2nd touchdown catch of the day.
They went with another cover 2. I almost thought I was going to get sacked there. I thought that defensive end.
Is also key. You can't let this guy play pitch and catch with his receivers.
Ooh, that spin move. Number 25 didn't know what to do with that. As long as they don't blitz from that side, you could do some serious damage with a running quarterback doing that. We've been very fortunate that Bradley can run out there quick enough to avoid any of that.
Less than a minute remains in the 2nd quarter, and our score is Mississippi State 28.
So it worked out.
Kentucky
All right, good deal.
3.
Now, we still got 34 seconds left. I'd like to get a stop here before we get the ball started in the 3rd quarter.
Kicks it off. Hamilton passes it to 5. Taking Baker.
I forgot to do the high kick. That's okay. We stopped them anyways. I'm going to do basic quarters. I think they may just run it, but you never know.
They might not be so lucky this time.
Do her over front.
Throw on 1st down. He's looking over the middle.
Good
he
defense
missed it.
there.
Easy catch.
Whoa, not too many passes.
Eric Bradley's having a heck of a game. Last game, he had the game of his life of went 7 for 7. Was it against Florida? It was against somebody else. I don't remember. Either way, he's been throwing the ball a whole lot better the last few games than he had in the past. He's had several games this year where it's like below 50%.
Throws to the middle.
Didn't get the first, though. Are they going to try to do? We're going to try to do something with this. Let's see. We're going with a goal line package. We'll go 4-4. Kentucky better convert this. Just saying. They need to convert it.
Kentucky.
I may make them pay. Play action. And a strip sack. And we got the ball. Wow, huge play. Wow, big play. All right, we're on the 18 seconds. All right, we got to get down the field and at least try to get in scoring position. We're going man here. That safety is on Nicholas. We're...
With 3 wide receivers.
I'm going to give him the ball again. Going to do this.
Throw on 1st down.
Oh, that's good defense right there. Yeah. I was not expecting this corner to come over like he did. Kudos to this guy. I threw it way too early, and if I'd have thrown a little bit later, he wouldn't have gone over there. That's just good defense by this guy right here. We're very fortunate they get picked off. I had to throw it quick. I was about to get sacked, but either way. All right, 13 seconds. Let's think.
And that saved the touchdown.
Let's do a. I'm gonna do a P read.
So it's 2nd and 10.
We're going zone.
35.
He's not a. Dang it, this may not work.
Mississippi
Here's what we're gonna
State
do.
lines up in a shotgun
Let's call a
set.
timeout.
Mississippi State calls
We
a
still got 2
timeout.
left. 13 seconds. I'm gonna go wide trips. And we're gonna go halfback out.
It's 2nd
We're
down
going
and
man.
10 to
Good.
go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
And looks like I'm either going to
Mississippi
run
State
this
comes out
thing.
in the shotgun.
Let's go here. Let's do some hot routing.
Mississippi State comes to the line.
Oh,
with 3
Nicholas
wide.
can't hear it. Okay. I'm either going to go to guard high over the top, or I'm going to run it with Bradley. And they're going 1 high, so we're going to run them with this.
He keeps it. He breaks free.
Just get out of bounds.
He made a
We got
real
8 seconds to
nice play on
go.
that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game,
We got to give the ball to you-know-who, so let's
Give
try.
the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play. And
Let's do a
really
rollout. Let's take advantage of... let's do this. Let's do the P read. from gun normal. They're going man. I only got 8 seconds. This may be too long of a play. But they are going man. So let's see what happens here. Going one high.
It resulted in a touchdown.
Ah, 6 points! Ah! Derek Nicholas, All-American. What a player. What a throw that was. Look at this throw. The accuracy was spot on. Wow. You can't get any better than that. Bradley is throwing at a different level. I mean, this guy is, I mean, he's starting to feel like, I don't know. Look at this. +8 overall. I bet his accuracy is really taking off. It's only up 1. He's got 87 accuracy. I did not know that. He actually could throw better than I thought. Well, no wonder he's been pretty accurate lately. Either way, an amazing throw. The timing was spot on. Okay. We'll kick an extra point. McCoy, that's his name. Forgot his name. What I was talking about with Howard, and we could talk about, like I said, I've been hinting at it a couple times in the video already. There's a decent, depending on how well we do this year, if I win the national championship with Mississippi State, I'll probably end up starting a new dynasty. Because I got some really cool ideas that I think you'll like. I want to do an FCS dynasty, a really slow build. Because I feel like there's been some unfinished business with my previous FCS dynasties. So I want to start that over again with another team. If we win the championship with Mississippi State, I have a hard time getting motivation to keep going with them when I've already accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, if that makes sense. But the reason why I bring that up is because we was talking about Brad Howard at the beginning of the video. I don't know what, I'd love to see him on the field, but I don't know when he'll ever get to see the field. Bradley's a junior. Good chance he may come back. Then he got McCoy. I'm pretty sure Howard will not be as talented as McCoy by the time training is done and all that good stuff, and he'll be 3 years ahead of the guy. So it's just little stuff like that makes me want to start another dynasty. But if I lose a couple games and I don't win the national championship with Mississippi State this year, I'm going to keep winning keep going until I win one. But I just wanted to point that out with the whole quarterback situation. Okay, extra point.
And he hits the PAT.
All right, 35-3. No better team to do that against than Kentucky. We're going to see our second string a lot. In the second half, I'll let my first stringers, I don't know, I may let them play another possession maybe. Then I'll let the second string do the rest. The problem is, I may do that with the first team offense. We can look at some stats of scores. We got 341 yards of total offense. Our passing game is 5 of 7, 168 yards. When we throw, we mean it. We don't do dink and dunk stuff. We go over the top on you if you let us. Running attack, 173 yards rushing. Just the offense is spot on today. Just doing a really good job. Oddly enough, there's only been one turnover, and that was the one strip sack by one of our defensive ends. I figured with as much rain as there been, we'd see a lot more turnovers, but not yet. Individual stuff, I don't really care about that, other than, Bradley's been the star of the show so far. Like I said, we'll give the first string offense one more drive, and we'll go from there. Okay, looks like Brown is back. So we'll try some QB choice from wide trips. We're going man 3-4. I probably should have went from spread on that one. Let's do this. Let's see if this tight end can get a block. That's just good defense. We could try the same thing. Hey, let's do speed option. From spread, I just want to give Brown some touches. We're going zone dime. Doing that. I may leave it as is. Good blocking. Squeeze in there. Just get the first down. And we'll stay here.
That was a spectacular option keeper there. And I'm going to
do QB choice.
It looked like that play was going nowhere.
We're going zone nickel, and there's. I got no choice but to hand this off. My sister going zone.
They line up in the shotgun.
Let's bring this guy over. Get a block. Almost got the first down. Decent blocking, though. 2nd and inches. Let's try this triple QB option. This lets me do a little inside run game if needed. They're going 3-4, and they're spreading out. So I'm going to keep this. That's just good defense. Center or the guard just didn't do a good job there. 3rd and 2, we'll do basic speed option. Just try to pick up the first. We're going man. 3-4. Shifting that way. Who is on that receiver over there? That's what ain't going to matter. We're going to pick up the first.
He stiff arm, and they push him out. Good yardage there on the option.
Outstanding play. Well executed.
And everybody
Here it is,
looks a
3rd
bit
down, and they come
gassed.
up big on the run.
Let's get Tarashinsky going a little bit. Let's do some more QB choice. We're going zone.
Play of this drive.
And they're spreading out. I would love to.
Mississippi State comes to the line with 3 wide. Here's the option left. Mark.
Went up the gut a little bit. Got about 6 yards there. Let's keep doing some more QB choice.
2nd and 4
I
coming
fully
up here.
planned to just hand it off because Bradley's still a bit exhausted. Even that shift is just.
Bunch formation.
Let's do this.
Bradley on the option.
Just go up the gut. Did I get it?
Good yardage and a first down.
First down, just enough.
Tailback took the pitch and picked up a few yards there on the option.
Let's go here and let's try this triple option from slot.
1st and 10.
We're going man 3-4. We're doing that. I may just.
The Bulldog. Come out showing 3
Ooh,
wide.
nope. That's just good defense. Impact player spooked me. I just didn't know how to handle that.
The victor on that play as
Good
he
defense on their part.
for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior lineman held their
Let's
ground,
try.
leaving the runner with no option.
Let's do a PE read. We haven't called from
2nd and
spread yet.
13 coming
We're
up
going
here.
zone
And
dime.
this is the 9th play
Normally,
of the
I'd like
first
to
drive.
run this one, but we need the yardage.
The
So
defense lines up with 6 DB. He passes it. Complete. There's a mistake. And
got some yards with Brown.
5-yard pickup on the old play action
We are
pass.
3rd and 8. Let's stay here. We're going to do wide receiver under. We're going zone.
Another 3rd down as they
So
line
here's
it
what's
up.
going to happen. I'll either go to the shallow underneath, or we're going to roll out with
Mississippi
King.
State comes out in the shotgun. Bradley.
Yeah, we're not going to
Over the air.
go underneath.
To the right. Wants to throw
Oh,
outside.
what a throw. Jeez, get a block right there. Ah,
Terry.
what a play. We'll break this down. So I have a center beater, a hot read over the middle, and we got a linebacker. You see this guy above the center. So I'm not going to throw underneath. So my only other zone read is give it to the little angle route to King. Really good throw. He has plenty of open space to work with. My go route was distracting the safety. And now it's just off to the races. I should have stepped armed like kind of right there, but that's okay. So, what yard are we on?
First down.
Well, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular
We're on the 7.
catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
And Brown is still out. It looks like he's a bit gassed. So let's do QB choice from here.
And we
Let's
take a
flip
quick
it,
look
see
at
what
the
happens.
stats
That
in the
linebacker's
red
over
zone.
there, but that's
Brought to you
okay.
by Old Spice Red Zone.
And
When
he's doing
performance
that.
matters the most. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen.
And
Bradley on the option.
should have handed that off. My bad.
They'll lose yardage on that quarterback keeper.
That play, and he is gassed. Let's
Getting into the backfield and breaking up that
do
play.
QB choice from here. We're going zone dime. Since they're going zone dime and they shifted, I wonder if I flip it,
Mississippi State lines up
and
in
they're
the
going to
shotgun
flip
set.
themselves. At least we're going to get away from that impact guy. I got to hand this off.
Bradley options out.
That's just good defense.
They'll wrestle him down to
They
the
were all over me on that one.
Warren did a great job there.
Let's play this smart.
Not allowing the ball to get by. That showed good discipline by this defense.
11 yards may be tough to get. Let's go. We're going to do slot cross, but we're not going to motion him over.
Going in.
He's going to be our center beater. I was hoping they'd go man. So what we'll probably do, this will either go Nicholas or Jenkins.
Set up in the gun. And snap. Looking. He rolls out to the right. Throw short. And it's caught. Here.
And that's just good defense. Okay,
Pick up a 5.
let's just kick a field goal. I was trying to find an intermediate route for Nicholas to be like the man or zone beater,
Somebody jumped early down there.
but it didn't work out. False start. It was on somebody. I didn't pay attention who it was.
On the offensive line before
That backs us up a little bit. Actually helps us. Don't have to angle it as much. So this has been a really slow quarter. Have I taken up the entire quarter? And I completely whiffed on this. Ooh, I got it in just enough.
Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary.
I think I need to go back and look at what the time on that was. I think I took up the entire quarter.
Lines up for the kickoff.
Unless I just forgot. I don't know.
He got all of this.
My short-term memory is non-existent.
Hamilton fields it in the end zone.
Get a block.
Yeah, we got an injured player on the field.
Somebody's hurt. Ryan Thornburg. Tight end or a wide receiver. I'm sad I don't know that. I should know it, but that's whatever. Kind of hard to keep track of 70 players.
At the 17, Washington comes to the line with 3 wide.
Weak slot, one of my fun and gun formations.
Washington drops back on first down. Looks, throws short, and
Get a tackle.
takes off the tackle.
Gets 9 yards out of
Brings him
that.
down. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the
We'll do a
quarterback
zone
and
blitz.
challenged him to find the hole in the defense, and in this case he did. Nice job.
We'll flip it.
Kentucky comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws and
I couldn't get to him in time. That's okay. We've got a good stop. So now it's what, third and
a loss of about 3.
3. And they're going goal line basically. Let's just go
It's third down.
4-4.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ryan Thornburg. I need to look at see who that is. Wide receiver. Okay. I think he's like my sprained elbow. Could be worse, I guess. He's my number 5 guy. Well, if you want somebody hurt, might as well be a 5th stringer, I guess. You don't want anybody hurt, but I think you get my point. All right, good stop. So what we're going to, it's 38-3. That's end of the quarter. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in our second string across the board. I think everybody's done their part, so we're going to do mass subs for both. We don't need anybody else hurt. We got too many important games coming up, but we got a national championship to win, SEC championship to win, a lot on the line.
Ford gets it off.
Get a stop on that dude, I think. Somebody. Nope, ain't going to happen. I'm going to get out of bounds. He's an impact guy. I'm not going to take the chance.
Out of the field for their next possession.
Let's try some plays. I don't run a whole lot. Let's do a halfback off tackle.
They'll start this drive.
It's weird. In practice, I can make this play work pretty well, but I've really struggled making this one work. Just because the blocking, this one's okay. Getting about 5 yards out of that. It's not bad. 2nd and 5. Let's try. Can I do? I was going to do we'll do it with Jenkins. Inside draw. Or if there's a difference between the inside draw and the halfback draw. There should be no difference. We'll try that. We're going zone. Again, halfback draws from the gun. I just struggle with them, yet the other team does a really good job. It's just nothing there. It's good defense. 3rd and 11.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot.
Let's pick a play. If I can get to it. Let's do halfback circle. We haven't called this in forever. We're going zone. This will go to somebody probably on the right. Normally I prefer to do this on the left hash, but whatever. No, nothing's looking good there. No, intercepted. That's actually a decent throw. All right, we'll punt it.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
They went with the cover 3. We actually had a chance to make the catch there, though. And we're going to high kick this thing. Have no desire for... Now I forgot you can do the spread punt version. I just forget that it's there. That's pretty much the same thing. I don't think I have the bodies to run nickel. So we'll just do 4-3 from here on out.
They'll get the ball here at the 39. The Wildcats come out in a bunch formation.
And you start thinking about running clock just to get the game out of the way.
Complete.
That's a good play right there.
Kearney with a takedown.
Do they still have their first string out there?
They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense.
Nope, they
just
got their backups
executed,
in.
and the
That's
result
good.
is a first down.
Now we're going to see who's got the better backups. The better second string.
Up in a shotgun set. Let's go. Got it to the
Uh-oh.
senior.
Nope. No, they just got a bad offensive line. That's what it was. I just looked at the offensive line. But no, they still got their first string out there.
Down the field.
I looked at their offensive lines like, yeah, that's their second string. But nope. Still got the first string. I noticed because the quarterback was out there too. I was like, why is he still doing that there?
Washington goes with a play.
Uh-oh,
fake.
6
He lets
points.
it go.
Yeah,
And he's all
that corner
the way
didn't do it
in for
very.
the touchdown.
He had a good beat on him
The
too.
wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown.
That's expected. Okay.
The speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
We'll try to run some clock. We now have a 28-point lead. Even if they try to score a couple more touchdowns, I'm still not going to put my first string in. Not unless it got so bad. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Quarter. The score is Mississippi State 38, Kentucky 10.
We're going to go with an onside kick. That's expected.
With the onside
Just
kick,
going to let that one go. And just get out of bounds.
the offense gets ready to start a new drive.
Okay.
Couldn't get anything going on their last possession.
Let's try. Let's do QB sweep.
They'll set up shop at the 37.
Still got their first string out there. I forgot. That's okay. We're doing that.
Mississippi State comes out in the shotgun.
Let's bring this guy over. Don't know if that's going to help or not. Good block there.
He's hit and got away.
Get about 5 yards out of it.
Or maybe 5 yards on the sneak.
Let's do speed option from split.
2nd and 5.
We're
coming up
going
here.
man,
Ball at the
3-4.
42.
I would rather.
For the shotgun.
Let's do this. Let's bring him over. Nope, that didn't really help things. That's yeah. Bad play on my part. I waited way too late trying to move the guys around and such.
Hey, maybe next time he'll get it out to the back so he can do something.
3rd and
with it.
9. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a halfback direct. And if they call a timeout, at least they force a timeout. But we got to run some clock. Thankfully, they are going man.
With 4 receivers.
Bring that guy over. Give some extra space. Get it down to a couple seconds.
It's a direct snap.
Get some good blocking here. Did not get it.
Brings him down.
4th and 1.
Takes a timeout.
We're going to do offensive line. And we'll just punt it. Yeah, let's just punt it. I could go for it, but there's no point. I'm going to kick this as hard as I can. Try to put this in the corner.
We'll see the punt team.
This may be a decent punt.
Gray gets it off.
Hey, curved out a whole lot more than I expected.
And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Thanks to some.
All right, here's where it gets interesting. They may score another quick touchdown. And if so, then
Great play calling to help make
I don't know,
that
we'll figure
easy
something out.
drive. The question is, can they do it again?
Makes a move.
blew right by me.
And he's
That's my
tackled.
bad.
And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
Our young pups, our second string, is getting a lot of baptism by fire here. Going play action. And went right by me again, I swear.
Past the tackler.
Wow.
They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected just long enough.
We'll
for
just
him to
stick with
find his
quarters, that's
target.
fine.
You combine the two. hit him
Eric
for first
Bradley
down, 9
had another
yards.
amazing game. Only played 3 quarters.
Back on first down.
Ah, dang it, I was right there too.
And it's the tight end.
They had 2 guys right in my area.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
I'll just stick
And we
with
take a
quarter.
quick
That's
look at
fine.
the stats from within the red
They're not
zone,
even
brought to you by Old
stopping
Spice
the
Red
clock.
Zone, when performance matters the most. On the ground with the tailback. He jukes
Oh, look at this.
Johnson brings
Every
it
single
down.
play, 15,
And the
20
delayed
yards.
handoff works for a big game.
Gotta
Is
be
my
happy
second
with
string
the
that
effort
bad?
there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
Kentucky
And they're
calls
calling a timeout. We'll just go with a goal line man. Nothing too fancy.
Looks like they'll try to power it right into the heart of the defense. Washington drops back. Throws to the
Oop,
middle.
he's right there.
He brings it down. Touchdown.
Went to the other guy that went out for a pass.
Tight end good. He comes through with the score.
He did a great job.
They got one timeout left.
Create space for himself so the quarterback
We'll
can
get the onside kick,
without any defenders getting in the way.
Kirk, you know what
and they'll waste one timeout, and then we should be able to run out the clock the rest of the way.
Going across the middle. He never shies away
So a
from
little bit of mop-up duty
interested
for
in delivering
little garbage points for Kentucky,
The onside kick seems
which
to
is
be
fine.
the
I'm still
only
not putting my
option
first
here.
string out there.
With the onside kick.
Let that one go. Let it go out of
That's
bounds.
one way to give up field position.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team.
His
First
errant
down.
kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
56 seconds.
Absolutely.
I
The
wonder.
defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that blunder.
Let's do one basic run play.
They'll take over at the 35.
Going man.
McCoy is back in the
Just
gun.
hand this off.
McCoy.
No blocking and a.
Defense
Oh, you
has
gotta
it.
be
It's
kidding!
the linebacker.
I swear.
And this could be a big return. Touchdown. That time the option play is the
Oh, jeez, that's so funny.
Ball on the ground, but give the defense
I probably should have took a knee. I don't know. They had the one timeout, but that was my fault. I should have just took a knee. Now I'm making the game look like it was a lot closer than it really was.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Mississippi
All right.
State 38, Kentucky.
As long as we get this onside kick here, we'll be fine, I think.
They need to go for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick.
Oh my no! Oh! This is hilarious. Let's put our first string back in. Come back of the century. Here it comes. Oh, jeez.
They'll go to work at the 45.
This is hilarious. So funny.
High formation here. Play action. He's in trouble.
That's what you get.
He's gonna be
That's what you get.
That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really,
Going back to
really
quarters.
fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
And down he goes. A pickup of about 3.
I swear, I hate that I had to put my first string back in there.
Kentucky comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
Okay. And they're doing that because
Oh, man.
sometimes the CPU doesn't know how to handle
So a running play on 3rd and long. That's been very
the
little.
hurry up.
You can't do that when you're losing a ball game. Now is the time to take your
We're
shot.
going to run that same play over and over again.
Now is not the time to test their run defense.
They hold on 4th down.
First, okay, good
That's how
deal.
you get a team
Let's
to
get out of here.
release
Gosh,
the
I can't stand
offense
Lexington,
takes the
Kentucky.
field with an explosive power attack.
They'll start this drive at the 49.
If they ran an original pass play, they could have maybe done something, but
They count the
they don't know how to audible out of it.
Kentucky takes a timeout. Second down and
Like the
12.
Texas A&M game,
47.
they done that correctly. They had the ball last, and they was able to get down the field and
This should be a
score.
kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Jeez, that fourth quarter was a lot more nonsensical than it needed to be. But we got the win, and nobody got seriously injured.
There's the final gun, and this game is history. Kirk, any final thoughts?
Look at the
You know, I think it was a
look on
well-played
my
game
face
for
there.
most
Yeah,
part.
I'm ready to get out of there.
Kentucky probably feels they should have won this game.
We look forward to calling more games of NCAA football 2000.
That was my bad. I feel like a couple of those touchdowns were my fault.
Mississippi State 38, Kentucky 24.
Now, my overall stats, I didn't help it much. We still had over 400 yards of offense, but how many yards in the first half did we have? 370 something? We just didn't have to do anything in the first half, or in the second half. and we let them do some things in garbage time in the fourth quarter. But either way, pretty balanced offensive with 200 yards passing or rushing, 214 passing. We can look at the individual. Their quarterback was actually pretty decent with a quarterback. We couldn't get an interception on him, 65%. Thankfully, their two receivers didn't get to do a whole lot today. And we got to get to the quarterback son. But Bradley, 8 for 10, 4 touchdowns. This may be his best game of his career. I thought last game was his best. He had 81 yards rushing to go along with 214 yards passing. Just an amazing game for him. He's really clicking on all cylinders. Look at our running game. Jenkins, Tereshinski. Brown only had 17 yards. Of course, he was hurt most of the time. This will probably knock him out of the top 5 of the Heisman, but that's fine. It's just whatever. You know, it happens. Big thing is we got the win. So now we have Alabama coming up. Home game. Could be a humongous recruiting weekend for us. We'll see how that goes. That's 2 videos from now. My next video will be a Madden 07 video. I got a couple things lined up for the channel in general, and it's going to be a little bit before I do my franchise. But I think you'll all be pleased with whatever changes I do make and additions and so on and so forth. So again, we got Alabama coming up. That's 2 videos from now. We'll do Madden 07 in the next video, and we'll keep this gravy train rolling. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.